Okay, guys, this is my prediction for UFC 123. I know the fight's tomorrow, so I want to get in this prediction. Let's first start off with George Papadopoulos versus Joe Lozon. This is a real exciting fight. Two jiu-jitsu practitioners. I love these type of fights. Very technical fight. Joe Lozon is working with BJ Penn. I don't know if you saw the countdown. Basically, he went in there and thought he was a great jiu-jitsu practitioner until he went in there and he started, training with BJ, and he's just become an excellent jiu-jitsu guy. Just crazy submissions. He comes at you berserker style. He can catch you with all types of stuff, striking. Just crazy triangles from the bottom. It's just from the top. It's just this guy is just an excellent jiu-jitsu guy, and he's being trained by BJ. So especially when it comes to BJJ, you can't get any better than that. But then on the other side, you have George Papadopoulos, who is with one of my favorite, and they're just coming into St. Louis, BJJ practitioners, which basically is a modified version of the traditional BJJ, which you have 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu with Eddie Bravo and those guys, and George Papadopoulos is with those group of guys, from the Rubber Guard, the Wizard, all these types of, non-traditional BJJ stuff, try to make things that normally don't work in the MMA community, that normally would work when you have a gi on. So I really like that style better than the traditional. But that's not really the reason why I believe. It's an excellent reason why George Papadopoulos would win, but it's not one of the. It's not the only reason. I believe George Papadopoulos is going to win this match based upon his flexibility, based on his skill when it comes to positioning himself. He just is a better all around. His striking may not be to the par of Joe, but I believe that just around he has better and more experience. He's fought all around the world, and not only that, he's just a better all-around fighter, and I think he can weather out a lot of things that Joe can't. And I think Joe is going to end up getting caught in something that George puts up. So I'm having Joe winning this match, probably, I would say, by the end of the third round, because it's going to be a war. It's going to be a chess match, which I can't wait to see. Next we have, who else do we have? We have Phil Davis versus Tim Bosch. These guys, it's quite interesting because, Phil Davis, he doesn't necessarily, his striking isn't the best. He uses a lot of his wrestling and whatnot. And then you have Tim Bosch, who's just, he's just, a strong guy. Everybody loves a strong guy, and this guy's a strong guy. He basically uses a lot of his strength, but I think that the problem with that is that guys that are normally, a lot of UFC and MMA fans love a guy who's, strong as an ox, who can just really take it to a person and, and let them have it. But normally those guys get tired out within the first round, beginning of the second or halfway through it. And then that's when I think that Davis is going to jump on him, use his wrestling, and then probably look for that rear naked choke and choke him out. So I have Davis beating Tim probably in the second round, at the end of the second round. Okay, let's jump to Matt Hughes versus BJ Penn. This is their rubber match, third match that they've had. First one, BJ won. The second one, Matt Hughes won. At first I was kind of, I was really kind of upset with BJ that he even moved up to the welterweight class, because I thought he was going to put on a lot of fat, and no muscle, and he just is going to be in a situation to where he's trying to become the bigger man, but not do it the right way, not get his body the right way, kind of like a St. Pierre, where St. Pierre won't move up unless he gets his adds muscle on, and then trains that muscle so that he can do what he wants to do and normally does. And BJ wasn't going to do that. He was just going to add a bunch of fat on. I thought he was, and and go in there and just get laid upon and dominated, and he'll probably get tired out and probably get submitted or beat in a crucifix again. That's what I thought. But I had a change of heart when I saw that he was going to come in at a lighter weight. I think he's going to come in at 165. And probably at a 15-pound disadvantage, which means that he's probably going to be he's going to be the lighter guy, which means that probably he won't tire out so quickly. I'm just curious to see if he's going to really use his jiu-jitsu to the way that it needs to be used. I know he's going to outstrike Matt Hughes because his striking is far superior to Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes is going to try to take him down over and over again. It's going to be this. Just watch the second one over again, and that's what's going to happen. He's just going to try to take him down over and over again. But the defense is going to be there with BJ. BJ is going to stuff it, and I believe he's either going to take him down on the ground and submit him himself, or he's going to, either do a Sean Shirk on him and pretty much punch him out and catch him with a knee or catch him with a high kick or something like that. So I'm having BJ win the fight. By submission, third round. That's what I'm going to say. Submission, third round, he's going to win. Then we have the main event, which is Machida versus Rampage. Now, I've answered questions on my previous prediction videos about this, and my view still stands on it. Machida is going to literally pick apart Rampage. I have told plenty of people ever since I saw how big, even now, he still has a lot of weight on him that I saw when he was training. He didn't look as slim and fit as the old Rampage. Plus, on top of that, he doesn't change. He's not evolving. He's just doing the same thing over and over again. And some people may love that about Rampage, but in MMA, you cannot stay the same fighter. You can't. You can't stay the same fighter. You can't continue to do the same thing over and over again. Train the same way over and over again. Look for the same right hook over and over again. I mean, you just can't do that. And Machida is going to be elusive like he always does, and he's just going to pick him apart with leg kicks. As we all know, Rampage never checks leg kicks, and he's just gonna get beat upon. I don't know if he's gonna get knocked out because he has a big strong head and jaw. He's not gonna. I've never seen him get knocked out. I don't think he ever has been knocked out, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think he will get outpointed and get pretty much dominated with strikes. If he doesn't change how he trains, maybe he's doing something special that we don't know. But if he's doing the same thing he does and just, being Frankenstein and walking closer and closer, taking leg kicks, taking strikes just to try to get in close to hit that one, he's going to end up like a Chuck Liddell where that used to work, but it won't work anymore. And I hope that's not the case because Rampage is one of my favorite fighters. Machida is one of my favorite fighters too, so I wouldn't really bet against either because you never know with Rampage's power and Machida's how technical he is and his karate and elusiveness, you never know. But I have Machida winning that fight. So other than that, guys, I just want to kind of give you a peek in. I just had my son on I just had him 2 weeks ago Sunday, and man, it's a great feeling. But let me show you. There he is. That's Micah. Micah, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he's gonna be watching. UFC 123 with me. It'll be his first UFC. So and he's got a little outfit that I got for him. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? A little onesie with the black belt on there. Tap out. It's awesome. But he's gonna be wearing this. So let me know what you guys think about that. Anyway, if you like this video, please rate, review, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the review of UFC 123. Peace. See you guys later.